In just 30 days, I went from zero to $175,000 in sales on a brand new dropshipping store without investing a single penny into inventory or warehousing. And I didn't have to try to figure out how to run expensive Facebook or TikTok ads and waste thousands of dollars testing products. And no, I did not use TikTok organic to get any of these sales. I actually discovered a way better way to make money dropshipping that almost nobody is talking about. In this video, I'm going to break down step by step the exact method I used to bring this brand new store in November of 2023 from zero to $175,000 in sales while spending less than $2,000 on ads. That is a total of over $90 in sales for every dollar I spent on ads. And not just that, I'm going to show you how you can find a winning product that you can scale to $10,000 in a single day. I'll show you how you can create your website, and I'll show you step by step how you can make your first sale for over $1,000. If you work hard, you can literally copy what I'm about to show you step by step and use it to make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And that leads us to step number one, which is finding the right business vehicle. When I was in law school was 3 years long. So in between year 2 and 3, I was working as a summer intern at a law firm. And once the summer internship finished, I had 5 weeks until my third and final year of law school began. And at the time, I was over $150,000 in student debt. So I reached out to the law firm and I said, hey, can I keep working for you guys the rest of the summer and into my third year of law school? Because I wanted to start paying off my debt. They said no, because if we offer it to you, we're gonna have to offer it to everybody. So I came up with the genius solution to start an AliExpress dropshipping store. And I'll save you the time and agony of hearing it, but I failed 13 stores in a row selling all sorts of low price junk like dog leashes, like pet carriers, like lava lamps, until I stumbled across this completely different way of doing dropshipping. So with AliExpress dropshipping, you're selling low price products that are junk quality from China. With high ticket dropshipping, or what I now call the authorized retailer model, instead of selling low price junk, we are selling high priced products from USA brands that customers already know and trust because they've often been around for 30, 40, even 50 plus years. One of my best selling brands has literally been around since the 1800s. Second, instead of testing products using Facebook and TikTok ads, where we're spending thousands of dollars to try and find a winning product that costs like $30 or $40, we run what I call rainmaker advertising, which in essence is high buying intent Google ads. So let's say if I'm selling for a brand called Healthmate Saunas, what I want to do is I want to target customers typing in on their Google search browser looking for the exact brands that I'm selling for. And even more specifically than that, the exact model. So when they go to our website, we can show them exactly what they're looking for, and they're showing high buying intent by looking up these specific products. Consider someone typing in Healthmate 3-person sauna for sale versus someone typing in sauna. Who do you think's more likely to buy? Obviously the person typing in Healthmate 3-person sauna for sale. So these are the people we want to target with our ads. And using this strategy is how I went from zero to $177,000 in my first 39 days after launching. It's how I built that store to over $6 million. And I just started a store again last month in November of 2023. And it was the exact same thing, but even faster. I went from zero to $175,000 in just 30 days instead of 39 last time. And by using this business model, we can sell products where we can literally take home over $1,000 profit per sale. So once I discovered this brand new business model, the first thing I needed to do was find a winning product, which I'm going to show you how to do right now. When we're looking for a winning product, there's a few things we're looking for. Specifically, we want a product that costs over $3,000. So while you can have success selling $1,000 to $2,000 items, we want a product that costs over $3,000, ideally with over 30% profit margins. So that way, when we sell an item, we have a minimum of $1,000 profit coming in. The second thing we want to look for is at least 30,000 people every month searching for the product. So when you combine these two things, a high priced product with a ton of people searching for them, you have the exact recipe to find a 7-figure product. And the last thing, which isn't quite as important, is we don't want products to be extremely seasonal. Some ups and downs are fine, but overall, we don't want it to be huge swings in sales. I'm going to show you exactly how you can check each of these 3 things. The first thing we need to do is brainstorm. I recommend you get a free trial of this app called Supplier HQ. And what you want to do is you want to go to the category section, and you will see all these different categories listed. We have cooking, we have backyard, we have health, heat. So let's say I'm going to look for a backyard product. So the first thing we want to check is the price point. What you can do is you can click into any one of these product types. Like let's say if I'm looking at barbecues, and then all the suppliers for barbecues are going to pop up. And then once we have a full list of the suppliers, we can sort by price range per item. Second, we want to check search demand. And while this will be on Supplier HQ next week, for now, we can use a keyword tool like Ahrefs or SEMrush. So let's say, for example, if I want to sell pizza ovens, and we just want to type in the keyword. So for us, that would be pizza oven. We want to ensure that there's at least 30,000 people every month searching for the product type. And we can see right here that there is 66,000, which is well above our target of 30,000. After you find a winning product, step number 2 is finding all the top suppliers for that product. And previously, this would take hours and it would be extremely frustrating. But now, with the release of Supplier HQ, you can do it in seconds. All you have to do is go to your product type and you want to type in the product type you've picked. So for us right now, that would be pizza ovens. And there we go. We have all of the pizza oven suppliers. Now, there's some characteristics of suppliers that I want to make you aware of. Number 1, we want them to enforce minimum advertised price, short form MAP. And what this means is all the stores selling for a certain brand, they have to list at the same price point. So people cannot undercut you and you will get to keep your entire profit margin. Number 2 is branded search demand. So previously we wanted there to be 30,000 people per month searching for a product type. We also want there to be 500 plus people per month searching for a specific brand. When we're running our ads, we want to be targeting people searching for the exact brands we're selling for. If brands have a lot of people searching for them, it makes it so much easier to make sales for them. Number 3, we want the brand to have products that cost over $3,000. For example, fire pits might range in prices from $100 to $25,000. So we want to be targeting the brands and the suppliers that have the more expensive end of that. Number 3 is we need to build a website. And I recommend you go to Shopify and you create a completely free account on Shopify. And if you really want to do things fast, you can go to this tool called Replo. It might cost a bit of money, but with Replo, you can essentially mirror multi-million-dollar brands' websites on there as templates, and it costs like $90. Another thing I would recommend you do is find winning stores in your niche. A great way to do this is go to Ahrefs and go to the keyword that you're looking for. And then we want to go to what is called the SERP, or the search engine results page. And we want to find the top ranking results for pizza oven stores on that page. Because if they're ranking on page 1 for a term like pizza with 66,000 searches per month, that means their store is doing very, very well. And another great way to build your website is to find other stores selling the same products as you. And then when you go look at their websites, you can use them for inspiration as you're building your own. The fastest way to do this, but comes with a little price point, is by connecting the tool called Replo. But if you want to do it as cheap as possible by yourself, I recommend finding stores who are selling the same products as you, who look to be successful, who are ranking high on the search engines, and using those to model your store after. And then once you have your website set up, you are ready to start reaching out to suppliers. I recommend you close at least 3 suppliers before you start running your ads. And inside of the Supplier HQ community, which by the way is completely free, I'll link this below the video, we have all scripts, templates for emails, and for pitch decks that you can use to close brands. If you go to community, you go to step 4, there is a full template library in here for free of emails that you can use to send and close these suppliers. And we have common supplier questions that you might be asked. So are you an online retailer? What is your marketing plan? How long have you been in business? And we have the best responses that you would possibly need to answer all these questions. But overall here, your goal is to close your first 3. And once you get your first 3, you actually want to get those products live on your website. And at that point, you will be ready to start running your advertising. When we go to this list of pizza oven suppliers, we want to target the ones that have search demand. But essentially, when someone types in Somerset pizza oven, we want to be the one right here showing them a Somerset pizza oven, because there's such high buying intent behind that. So to walk you through the November we had, we started off hot with literally a $30,000 sale our second day. But we weren't spending a whole bunch in ads. We were only spending $50 to $60 a day on ads, which when we already had a $30,000 sale the very second day of the month, even if we made no sales the rest of the month, we still would have finished at 15x return on ad spend. So we kept optimizing our store. We set up our sales on our website for Black Friday so we could have a huge day, which we did. So from November 2nd to December 1st, under 30 days, we had $175,000 in sales. And on these products, the profit margins are usually around 20 to 25%. We usually want them to be between 30 and 40, but some of these sales you can see right here, like this one was for $68,000. When you're selling items for literally $68,000, 20%, 25% is still like $15,000 profit per order. So on this $175,000 in sales, I believe my total profit was around 40 or 50,000. And when you subtract the 2,000 we spent on ads, it was still well above 35,000 profit. This journey taught me that you really only ever need to stick to the basics. So obviously I built up a store to over $6 $6 million. When you're starting your own brand, it does take quite a while to get products into a warehouse. You have to get samples, you have to pick your packaging, you have to find a manufacturer, and all this stuff takes months. So rather than waiting months and months and months to get started, I wanted to get started now. So I built my website. We are starting on our SEO work. We could really make the website look nice. So once the products are in warehouse, we can just upload them and we're good to go. So what I did was I actually started this as a dropshipping store, but once I have my own brand's products, we'll be removing the dropshipping brands. You can steal everything I just shared with you step by literal step to build your first ever high ticket dropshipping store to millions of dollars, but you obviously have to put the work in. I've given you the formula. Now it's up to you to take use of it. Throughout this whole process, the hardest part by far is finding winning suppliers. So I highly recommend you go to supplierhq.io, which will allow you to find winning brands in seconds. And if you want to attend a completely free training where I go way more in depth in this, click the link below this video called highticketecommerce.co/live, and it will take you to a page where you can register to attend my free training. Or if you just want to work with me and my team and get your hand held through this whole process, you can also book a call at the link below and apply to work directly with us. And if you want to watch how I helped Cabrin go from $0 to $168,000 in one single day without investing a penny in ads, you can click the link in the top left and I will reveal exactly how he did it.